Had a neighbor stop by the other day and we started talking about knives and guns and stuff like that. And he started talking about a knife project that he kind of put on the back burner. Doesn't necessarily have all the same tools I have, plasma cutter and stuff like that. So some of these things, like cutting out knives, becomes a little bit more of a project than it is with somebody that has all the right tools. So he was talking about this this knife that he wanted to start just playing around with, start making knives. And I said I'd cut out the blanks for him and everything. But what he has is a chunk of mild steel, which isn't a great knife blade making material. You wouldn't ever want to spend, 50 hours making a knife out of mild steel. But mild steel is cheap, readily available, and I thought, you know what, this would make amazing throwing knives. Not a chunk of Damascus steel, because you don't want to throw that into the dirt or tree or hit a rock and chip the blade and ruin it. But a chunk of mild steel, cheap, easy, readily available. We can cut it right out. And we don't care if we throw it into dirt and tree stumps and anything else, and we can have just as much fun with it as a high-end knife. So let's cut this out and go on from there. Two templates sketched out on there, so I'll just be able to plasma cut those out real fast, sandwich them together, and grind them down. But only two fit on there. I thought I'd also cut out some random ones out of this diamond plate, which is also 1/8 inch, but it also goes a little bit thicker at the diamonds. So 1/8 inch thick steel diamond plate and these, and we'll just cut out half a dozen throwing knives real fast. I got 4 cut out. They're really rough. My plasma cutter tip's hating life right now. But now the idea is to actually stack them all together, maybe even put a tack on them, and then just grind them all the exact same at the same time. A lot of grinding, and we got them, all 4 of them, to the exact same shape. Whew, they're warm though, so now it's a matter of, well, we can split them apart and actually start putting a bevel, a blade edge on each one. So I took some scrap cuts out of the exact same material I made these out of, just to test hardness. And what I did is I heated these 3 up till they were non-magnetic, quenched them in oil, and then these 2 I just left right there at that hardness. And this one I actually tempered to about 400 degrees, let it cool down. And this one I did nothing to. This is mild steel again, so it'll never get so hard, but just thought we would do a bend test on it and see exactly what they do. So the first 2 are identical. This one's been tempered and this one's had nothing done to it. So let's just do a bend test. Yeah, not much effort. Same. Stays pretty straight though. This one I think bent easier, and the one that had nothing done, really not much of a difference. This one obviously bent a little easier, didn't quite want to hold on. These 2 wanted to hold on a little bit more. So even with hardening mild steel as much as possible, definitely makes it harder, more stiff, but it still never becomes so fragile that it's brittle. All quenched, touched up the edge a little bit with a file. Again, this is mild steel, hot rolled. It'll never hold an edge very good, but it'll be great for throwing knives. It is sharp, even though it's not a great edge, it sliced me good, just barely slipped the file a little bit, but ran the file down them. The little bit of hardness I added will help just keep the braids, give them a little bit more springiness. I think the weight's going to be good. These are about 11 inches. If I wanted to reduce the weight in the handle, I could drill some big holes in here. I could also use some paracord to wrap these, but generally the idea with throwing knives is you don't want really anything on the handle, so I'm just going to leave them just like this, and let's go throw them. 10 feet. I'll tell you what, throwing knives is fun. This was a fun project. I'm going to get so many hours of entertainment out of these 4 little things. It's going to go into the camping stuff and just in the backyard, just throwing knives. Other people are going to really enjoy this. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about the project. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And see you guys soon. Bye.